Man, what's going on YouTube, man? It's Tuesday morning, um, just starting a new day here. I want to talk a little bit about how can the job market improve. Now, forgive me for not making videos for a while. I mean, I've been working pretty hard here during the Christmas season. I have three businesses going on at the same time, so I'm trying to focus and make sure that those things get taken care of. But I'm gonna get right into it. I watch shows like Dimcat, on YouTube and things like that. And don't get me wrong, Dimcat is a great guy. But at the same time, I think Dimcat is lacking in drive. Like, for instance, it seems like most of the things that he talks about on this show, on his YouTube, and you guys can check this guy out if you ever get some time, are mostly negative. He talks all about most of the time what the government is not doing and what the government needs to do. And to me, I think that's a waste of time. And the reason why I say that is because we can always talk about what someone else needs to do, but what can we do? Like, for instance, he talks a lot about, the government needing to create more jobs and things of this nature, whatever. And this is a guy that's also at this time looking for a job. So basically, I think what he's doing is he's basically stating that, hey, I don't have a job right now, and I know it's hard for me to find a job right now, so let's blame someone else for not having jobs here or the reason why I'm out of a job, you know? And this is what I believe. Okay, just about a month ago, about a month and a half ago, one of the projects that I have created for employment, for work, didn't even exist. I kind of dreamt it up. And basically, I have two people there that are employed. If I wouldn't have went ahead with that dream, these people wouldn't have had a job. And just like I have the ability to be able to do something like that, I think other people, other entrepreneurs can do the same thing, or you can do the same thing. Like, for instance, I did an interview with a guy. He was an Israeli guy, and he basically, one thing he said that was really, really important, he said that, the government are not the ones that create malls and, and create different, different ideas of jobs and entrepreneurship. The government is not the one that does that. We do that. We as people do that. And this is what I think one thing we're losing in America is, I watch the news and I see things of how the state is basically doing bad with the money, and they want to raise speeding tickets and do this and do that. All these people I think are basically bad at running businesses. And the thing about it is that I'm not, just because the state of California or different states is having problems, I'm not going to let that affect what I need to do in life in order to achieve. And I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling on here, but the main thing that I'm saying here is this, is that, guys, don't depend on someone else to handle your life. Because if you live a life like this, where you depend on other people to bring success to your life, you're going to be left behind. Because it's not going to happen. And if it does happen, by the time it reaches you, it may be even too late. And so I don't know. I just think that what the world is going through right now is basically it's a sad thing right now. Because people have learned only to make one type of income. Now, see, you hear me talk a lot about jobs and things like this, whatever. You shouldn't depend on the job, and a lot of people think that this is negative what I'm saying, and that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that if you work a job, fine. Right? Fine. That's fine. But at the same time, do not become comfortable to the point where you think this job is going to exist for 20 years. Don't just get a job and run out and get a home and with nothing saved or nothing like that. It doesn't make sense. Because when what happened this year and in the previous years, what happened, when people started losing jobs, they didn't have any answers. I'm all about creating income. And if you don't have enough money to create something, then guess what? Find somebody else you can partner with an idea and work together with it. Start with what's in your wallet. Make something happen. You got another ambitious friend out there that wants to do things. I just saw over the past week three guys that put their heads together and started a pizza parlor. They saw a need for it. They checked the area out. They checked the demographic, and they say, "Hey, there's a college town, no pizza. Let's start it." So my message is, guys, look deep within yourself. Don't depend on anyone else to help you. See what you can do for yourself now. Because I guarantee you, if you thought hard enough, and you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want to do. So that's my message for today. Signing off.